Hello Panther family, I'm Aaron Cook, the proud principal of Dry Creek, and I'd like to welcome you to the start of the 23-24 school year. Are you ready? Because we certainly are. We've made quite a few updates over the summer to our staff, and we've said goodbye to some beloved staff members like Mrs. Miyazaki, Mrs. Plesha, Mrs. Garabedian, Mr. Morgan, and Mrs. Carberry. But soon you'll be getting to know our newest staff members like Mr. Hatfield, Mr. Gray, Mrs. Platt, Miss McDowell, Mrs. Coelho, Miss Kaminsky, and Mrs. Keith. As you all know, Dry Creek is built on a solid foundation of amazing staff and teachers, rock solid support from our community, and our world-class kids that sit in our seats and play on our playgrounds. We are excited to see how our Panthers will show Panther pride and demonstrate respect, responsibility, and safe behaviors this school year on the campus and in the community and in our home. Well, we got a lot planned for this school year, and this video will be by no means attempt to share everything. So instead, I thought I might just give you the top 10 things all Dry Creek parents need to know to start the 2023 school year right. So coming in at number 10, like and subscribe to all Dry Creek's Facebook and Instagram accounts. This includes PTC's Facebook and Instagram accounts too. We know you're busy and sometimes you're not able to always be on campus to catch all the events. So posting pictures and videos are just a few simple ways for us to show you what is happening or what has happened, and also notify you of some upcoming events too. So like and subscribe and stay tuned. Coming in at number 9, join the PTC and get involved. Our PTC are a great group of like-minded parents that care about our kids, teachers, and community. Their goal is to support the school and help fill in the gaps where it's more difficult for school resources to meet the unique needs and plans we have for our school. I'm so very thankful to have a supportive PTC that cares deeply about Dry Creek and is passionate about investing back into our school community. Will you please consider coming to a meeting to see where you can help out? If you don't have the time to help, maybe then you can always show your support by becoming a member. Click on the link found in the Panther Express and select the membership option that best fits. Coming in at number 8, opt in to text messages. Timely communication is a challenge that I have made a priority since becoming the Dry Creek principal in 2015. I have the ability to send mass notifications to families via text message only if the parent has elected to opt in to text messages. Please consider this considering your selection when you complete your annual information update. So pull out your phone and text YES, Y-E-S, to the number 87569. If the cell you are texting from is part of your child's contact in Parent Connect, you will have opted in and you will receive all text messages alerts that I send to families. Coming in at number 7, school lunch breakfasts. Once again, this year, all students are eligible for free breakfast and lunch regardless of parent income. This is great news and helpful to save a few bucks in the family budget each month. One important reminder is to have your 1st through 6th grade student arrive no later than 7:35 a.m. to receive a breakfast. Students need ample time to eat breakfast, and arriving late can cause a tardy situation when the bell rings at 7:45 to line up. Hot lunch also continues to be a popular choice, and we regularly serve nearly 400 lunches daily. If you have a lunch dropped off, there is a cart that will be available just outside of the new NPR. Do not send your lunch item to the front office. Be sure the lunch item is clearly marked with your student's name on it. And please do not send pizza for your child and their friends. Students are not permitted to share food, remember. Number 6, back to school night will be held on Wednesday, August 30th. From 6 to 7:15. Session 1 will be 6 to 6:30 and Session 2 will be from 6:45 to 7:15. There will be no food options for parents this year and no child care will be available. The night is intended for adults only, and we request your assistance in helping to create the least distracting environment possible for our teachers if you must bring little ones with you to campus. We recognize the difficulty of finding childcare and thank you in advance as we adjust our practices too. Our teachers will be ready to share important information for the year regarding various policies, guidelines, activities, and upcoming events. So thank you in advance for making it a priority to be there that night. Stop by PTC's table to join and pick up a few spirit wear items that may be in stock to take home. Mrs. Barker will have the book fair open for you to grab a few books to start the year for the kids off right too. Number 5, volunteer applications can be found in the Panther Express. Yes, volunteers are back. We've missed you dearly. Our primary teachers are ready. Please complete the volunteer application and follow the directions found within. Our nurses have agreed to be on site at the back to school night and will conduct TB assessments for anyone that is in need. This is the one and only time the clinic will be available at Dry Creek, so please use the service or you must go to your doctor and pay for that service. TB assessments are valid for 4 years. Coming in fourth, Athletic Permission Click. Is your 4th through 6th grader interested in playing a fall sport? We start the school year off with football, girls volleyball, and cross country. The Athletic Permission Click is found on the Panther Express and Dry Creek website. Sign up immediately so your child is able to participate. All fall sports starts on Monday. Number 3, drop off and pick up procedures. Let's start with number 1. Our TKK preferred curb zone is directly in front of the office. We request this space to be left open for those our parents that can pull through and drop off their students quickly and then pull away. It's not designed for parking and then pulling out strollers for the rest of our family. We would like for our families to pull up, pull out, and then move on. Please be considerate as pickup time should be very short to allow families to pull in quickly, collect their TK or kindergarten child, and return to their vehicle. Let's look at zone number 2 on the southeast part of our campus. If a student is to be picked up by a vehicle, this is where you are to look for your child. Please enter the driveway from knees and stay to the right. The school will provide every family with a placard with the student's last name for you to place in the front window or rear view mirror. Staff may identify your vehicle and alert students to your position along the sidewalk. Once you receive your child, please pull into the left lane and proceed to knees. For those of you that would like to park in a parking lot or along a curb, please be cautious of traffic and use crosswalks when entering the campus. Please do not come onto campus and wait outside your child's classroom more than 15 minutes before the end of the day. If you must find shade, please do not disrupt or disturb the classroom in session, and certainly stay clear of all buildings. And finally, if you will notice that our bus loading zone has returned to the football field area on the northeast corner of our campus, the entire chain link perimeter that extends from the entrance into the parking lot all the way to the end of the football field is bus loading zone and is off limits to cars that will be stopping. And number 2, dress code. There was an update to the dress code by the CUSD board 2 years ago, and it's important that all parents and students know all schools are expected to follow our board policies. Please review the dress code in the Panther Express and the infographic to help identify common misconceptions among the students and parents. Please note that only BHS area hats are permitted. This includes Dry Creek, Alta Sierra, or Buchanan. And the number 1 thing to tie all things together is, that's right, it's the weekly Panther Express. Look for it, expect it, read it, share it, and review it for updates. It's the very best way to be informed of what's happening at the school. Please be sure to read the Panther Express on your phone or laptop each weekend. It regularly comes out every Friday evening with a summary from that week's events and a forecast into the week to come. Well, Panthers, I look forward to seeing you all bright and early on Monday, and it's going to be a great year. As you recall, we have quite a few new staff members, and here are their pictures. Please take some time to get to know them as they get to know you too. Please welcome them to the Panther family. Let's have a great year, and go Panthers!